Welcome, guys. It's your boy Jake. I'm here with my wonderful co-hosts.
Ian.
Harry.
Anyway, today's an extra special episode. One of the first of its kind. It's Die on the Hill. Almost a standard, except all we do is pick a spot, a conversation point, if you will, and then defend that and die on it. Doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. You will be there forever.
Kehan, what is your
Hello.
hill that you're going to die on?
I've gone for a lighter approach, and it's something I thought of in the last last minute or so. But here it is: the Oreo cookie, right? Just a normal Oreo cookie is a golden ratio of stuffing and cookie. Those stupid thin ones for healthy pricks, the doubles, and I think there's a triple. They're all bullshit.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
They're all terrible.
Go on, elaborate.
Because the first Oreo came out, God knows how long ago, right? And it was just that Oreo for a long time. People enjoyed it. It was amazing. That's the reason why they made all these Ps, right? And then all of a sudden, out the woodwork, started coming these doubles and triples and all this other crap. When the first one, they obviously put a lot of R&D into that to find the perfect ratio. They've been testing that for years, and they had it down pat. And that's why you just keep with that one, right? It just works. It does its thing. It does its job. No need to change it. Boom.
But
I've got a couple questions for you.
okay,
Go
yeah.
on.
Jake, you go first. Yeah.
Number one, do you know when Oreos were actually made?
A long fucking time ago.
1912.
There
Fucking
you
hell.
go.
Yeah, I know.
I've
According
seen
to,
two World
Bing.
Wars.
They have. Oreos have seen 2 World Wars. How cool's that? And I do agree with you to some degree, right?
Go on.
You know how a custard cream and a bourbon are slightly thicker biscuits, but only marginally thicker cream?
Yeah.
Who has a better ratio there?
Custard cream.
I do like a good custard cream.
That is,
Custard cream to a bourbon. Between those two, custard cream does have.
yeah, but who has the better ratio between a custard cream and an Oreo?
Yeah, but you're also missing the fact that you can't really do the whole twisty job on custard cream. It's too crumbly.
But in terms of ratio of cream to biscuit, I'd say between a custard cream and an Oreo, just me personally, I think Oreo does have a better one than a custard cream. Because sometimes it's hit and miss with a custard cream.
Yeah. Whereas an Oreo's consistent. It's a consistency for it.
But I quite like the stuffing in the middle of an Oreo.
Yes.
So you double down.
So if the option presented itself, I would actually sextuple down.
Oh my god.
I'd only eat 1 or 2.
Here's the thing I always think about when it comes to like the double stuff, right? It's the equivalent of getting a milkshake that's too thick, right? You kind of just ruin the experience at that point. You've
Like a McDonald's
you've thrown the
milkshake.
balance. Nah, that's not thick enough. I've had thicker milkshakes than that.
I think that's
I've
just a
had
solid.
Nah, I've had milkshakes that would make me question whether or not I could suck the chrome off a trailer hitch. That's how fucking thick they've been before, and it just ruins the whole years of experience of them crafting this perfect thing to then just go, yeah, let's just do this and just throw it off balance. What was the point then? Just keep the original.
Oreo really took it and went, have it or double it for the next person.
Double it for the next.
Double
That's
it.
literally it. Double it. I was like, nah, I'm not here for that double stuff. Give me the regular one. Because also, right, any sane person dips this into their milk.
Nah,
right?
get fucked.
Yeah, Oreos and milk is the way to go.
Sorry? What did you just say?
I eat Oreos the way God intended. I twist it in half. I eat one half that doesn't have the cream on it, and then I eat the half with the cream on it together.
Supposed to dunk them in the fucking milk.
You got to microwave them first.
That's only if I'm feeling bougie. But
I was joking.
You gotta dunk it. You gotta dunk them into the milk, right? And when you start introducing this double and bigger and mega stuffs, right? Now there's just too much of the cream, which doesn't absorb milk, and not enough biscuit. And so now you get this weird biscuit. Obviously, you get the biscuit that's lovely and moist with the milk, and now you just have too much cream throwing off the flavour.
Just for our viewers at home, Kehan, can you tell us how much milk you drink a week?
I have cut down on my milk. I am now only on one of those big things. I don't know how much is in there.
4.
4 pints.
So you went from what was it beforehand though?
2 of those.
So 8 pints to 4 pints. That's good. So you're clearly milk crazy and can't have this discussion. I mean, I don't drink milk apart from in coffee, so I'm probably the other end of the scale. Do you think between us we have like an average normal milk consumption?
How much milk do you drink, Harry?
I very rarely drink it just straight. I like a good milkshake though. I love a milkshake quite a lot. If I drink
Single
straight
milk and
milk
Coke,
too
please.
much, I just shit. So
milk is. Oh, remember when I was telling you about getting that fresh milk so I can see the cows while drinking it? Oh, it brings me so much pleasure.
I could have taken you to. We got a milking place near me, not where you milk them, but they've got a milk shack on a farm, and you can look at the cows and drink their milk.
I love those. Oh, mate, there's 2 relatively close towards me, and the one that's really close to me is unpasteurized milk, as fresh as you can get it. Oh, so good.
I have drank milk less. It travelled from the cow's udder to a metal plate and then like bounced up into my face.
Okay.
So I've drank milk pretty close to the source.
I love it. It's just so
good. I don't
good.
like it.
The less the milk has to travel, the better.
I like a steak. If it could moo and run away from me, that's how I would have it. If it said, "No, Jake, please don't eat me," oof, yeah. So I appreciate you'd have your milk medium rare.
Milk medium rare, mate. I'm telling you now, right? If I was if I could find a cow near me, I've never been in the opportunity to try and milk a cow myself. But if that opportunity ever arises, I am going to be grabbing that with both hands.
Oh shit, dude!
Literally and figuratively.
Just the quote: if I'm ever let loose with a cow near me.
Yeah.
There's a place near me actually, Kehan. It's actually right next to the local parish. Yeah. You just talk to a priest, give him 50 quid, and he'll blindfold you, and you can milk this cow for ages. I mean, the milk tastes funny, and it's a bit weird, but
you can get it straight from the teat.
Straight from the teat. In fact, the cow seems to enjoy that. It rubbed my head.
Moo's real loud.
The only issue is I've heard of those before. The teat's facing the wrong way.
Cow's upside down.
It's facing sideways.
I've just got a handstanding priest in my mind now in a cow costume.
Why is he handstanding?
Because then it would point down, wouldn't it? Or it'd point towards the floor.
Why is he
Well, yeah, why is he
do you mean like a Oh, I don't know what you'd describe it as.
Right, imagine a priest with his arms up and an erection, right?
Yeah.
Not a full handstand.
Then his dick's also facing upwards, isn't it? And then if you just rotate him 180, like on his x-axis, his hands would be on the floor and his penis would be pointing down.
Yeah, but it would still be the wrong angle for a cow's udder.
Why would it be the wrong angle for a cow's udder?
Do you like the flavour of the Oreo goo? Or do you just like the consistency and the measurements? Because what's your thoughts on like the strawberry cream or the peppermint cream? Is that equally distasteful?
Here's the thing, right? And I'm going to say something very controversial.
I'm sure it's fine.
It's very controversial, and it might make Jake want to kill me.
I'm ready to throw hands. Let's go.
Fuck anyone who opens up the Oreo and does that weird shit. Just put the whole thing in your mouth like a fucking adult.
I told you how I eat Oreos.
Oh, you mean unscrew them?
Yeah, I ain't got time for that shit. Just bite it, because then you get the perfect mixture of everything.
I'm a busy man.
That's that same people who like get a plate of food and go, oh yeah, now let me just have a little bit of rice first. Now let me have a little bit of this. No, motherfucker, just eat the shit together. Yeah.
It's like
I'm not taking this from a man who can't eat chicken wings properly.
It's like buying.
Fuck off! That shit was hot. Fuck off.
It's like buying a chicken chow mein and then taking the noodles away from everything and having and then like just manually separating the chicken from the noodles.
Exactly.
It is weird.
What other food do you do that with? You don't go in Tesco's, get your fucking meal deal, right? Get your chicken and bacon sandwich, and then start pulling it apart, eating the inside.
You can have a deconstructed BLT.
Yeah. and then
That's weird.
munching a dry bit of bread. It's the same with an Oreo. It comes as
not.
one piece. It comes as one piece,
I'm gonna
right?
tell you this. This is.
And then you put it together.
I've got money-saving tactics. Just call me Martin Lewis, right? You're poor, but you want double stuffed Oreos, right? All you got to do is buy normal Oreos and take 1/2 of the biscuit off, and then you've got 1 part biscuit to 1 part cream, as opposed to 1 part cream to 2 parts biscuits. You've doubled the amount of cream per biscuit, and therefore you now have double stuffed Oreos on a budget.
Not double stuff.
It is.
The maths is
It's
technically
finger stuff.
there.
It's half.
math's
It's half biscuit
yeah,
Oreos. It's the same as double stuffed Oreos.
It's right on the ratio side of it.
Because you
which
could
is
snap it in
correct.
half and
No,
then
no, no.
fold it in half, and then you've
No,
got
no.
half a double stuffed Oreo. Fold it.
You are correct on the ratios, but
I'm about
here's
to make-
hold
I'm
on,
about to
hold
send you
on.
pictures.
Here's the sad part though. I watched the video recently where they actually measured to see if the double stuffs are actually double stuffed and the mega stuffs and what the big are, and it turns out, sadly, they're not actually double the amount of stuffing that's in there.
You know what? It's the same for Starbucks and Costa. If you go to Starbucks and Costa and you ask,
Yeah.
this is only with iced drinks. If you say to them, I want a
yeah,
grande, they just give you more ice. They don't give you more liquid because on the cups there's a line, and it's the same for each size. The same line. So you always get the same amount of liquid, but because they put more ice in, it looks like you're getting a bigger drink, but you just get more
Yep.
ice. And people go,
Yep.
just leave the ice out, thinking they'll get more drink to fill the cup up. But they
They
don't.
just pour it to that line.
Yeah,
They
just
just
pour it to the
that
line.
same line.
I mean,
Now you look depressed with your half-assed cup.
yeah, you got a tiny amount of liquid in a massive fucking cup with a paper straw.
Oh, mate. Fuck paper straws. I have to say that every time I hear it now.
Oh, we did a throwback to the other episode.
Oh,
That's it.
it was
Back
like
to
we
yesterday.
recorded it 10 minutes ago.
Shush, they don't have to know
Stop
that.
making the movie now. Like when we do our Christmas episode next week, they don't need to know about it.
No. And for Halloween 2032 as well, we got that in a couple of weeks' time.
Bruh.
Is
10 years.
Is
Go
there
ahead.
any way that you'd be happy with more stuffing, Kehan? If they increased the stuffing size of an Oreo, just in your standard Oreo, but didn't tell anyone, would that bother you? Because they've obviously decided that the normal Oreo needs more stuffing. Would that still annoy you?
It wouldn't, because okay, wait, hold on. Let me answer this. If it definitely is gonna happen, yes, it would. Because you're ruining the golden ratio. That's like if they start making pot noodles with fucking less sauce in there, right? It's gonna piss me off.
fair.
Exactly, it's gonna ruin you. If all of a sudden now you're having watery noodles, but it at the same time it doesn't make me upset because I know they're never gonna fucking happen. These bastards are cutting down the weights and values of everything and making us pay more, so that's never gonna fucking happen. But yeah,
Just on the flip side, right? If the golden ratio is so important,
yeah,
which is 2 parts biscuit to 1 part cream, yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
If I then gave you an Oreo that was 4 parts biscuit to 2 part cream, that's still your golden ratio.
That's still the same
If you
thing, yeah.
cancel it out.
You'd get the same flavor profile.
But you'd want to eat that.
Yeah.
So at what point does it max out when there's too much cream? If
Well,
I offered you 8 parts biscuit to 4 parts cream.
Here's the thing, though. The issue, the ratio's fine, right? You can be, so long as you can get the ratio all in one go, right? Obviously, when it becomes too big, like all of a sudden this thing's like, I don't know, 4 inches high, and you can't get that thing in your mouth
If you
in
can't
one
get
go.
4 inches in your mouth, you're a fucking loser.
But no, it's a lot like I could stack 3 Oreos on top of each other and just put that in my mouth in one go. That's easy. Probably 4 Oreos I could do. Right? That's keeping the ratio. That keeps the same flavor profile. That keeps the same consistency when it starts turning into mush in your mouth. Right? And then you don't get that. It's slightly off. It's not completely off, but it's slightly off when you have the doubles. There's just too much cream, and the sweetness of it kind of makes it weird. It goes into like a weird sweet soup in your mouth.
Talking of ratios, though, I had some people up over the weekend, and one of them showed me this video of a guy that took an entire tin of baked beans, put it in a sieve, got rid of all the sauce, blended all the beans up, remolded them into one bean, put the one bean on a bit of toast, and then reapplied the sauce, and it was fucking disgusting.
Bean on toast.
It is
That's
grim.
amazing.
Nah, there's this guy on TikTok. He reverses food. So rather than like
what is
bangers
it?
and mash,
Bangers
it'll
and
be bangers and bash, and you'll turn the potatoes into sausages, or the sausages into like mash. It's really weird. He does like the whole thing on it, and he keeps doing it for food, where he just reverses the fuck out of it, and it's hella creepy because it actually looks like the food at the end, but I feel like you'd be well confused when you eat it.
I wouldn't be too confused because I
Yeah,
don't pay
fuck off.
attention.
I'm sorry.
What was that?
That was me sneezing.
That took me by surprise.
Fuck up. I thought it's because you were sending a picture of the bean.
Do you,
No,
do you do that in public as well? You just shout,
I did at
"Fuck
work.
off."
I did at work. I scared the shit out of them the first time I did it. Now they just laugh at it. That's why I'm fairly certain I have Tourette's, because I genuinely don't know when that started, but I tried to stop, and then it's like suppressing it a tick, because I won't have a sneeze for ages, and then one would just come out of nowhere, or I'm doing something mundane, and it just comes out, and I don't know how to stop it.
Before we go, please remember to subscribe or follow us. We are available to listen to on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. You can also find us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, where we post updates and teasers for upcoming episodes. If you'd like to get in touch with us to give us some feedback or submit a question, visit our website, which is down in the description, or email us at yewhatofitpodcast@gmail.com, or drop us a message on our socials. Thank you again for listening, and remember to subscribe and share with your friends.
My conclusion is that Oreos have a golden ratio, as do many other things in life, food and whatnot. And if you keep to that golden ratio and you don't fuck with it, you'll have a great time.